Good morning, and thank you so much for being here with us today. It's Transformation Tuesday. Right now, you're looking at a before photo of Dr. Francisco Barajas, a board-certified internist in Colorado. I reached out to Charles D'Angelo for help about a year ago, tipping the scales at over 300 pounds, and look at him now, over 100 pounds lighter. So, Dr. Barajas, thank you so much for joining us today. You look amazing. What made you reach out and contact him?
So, there were multiple factors, and there was always one thought about like, how can I achieve lose so much weight, right? I decided to move on. COVID, being obese, considered high risk, even though I already had the vaccine at the time. But there were like many factors that that was sort of the last straw. That wasn't just the only thing that made me reach out to him. Seeing experiences from other colleagues that were successful with him, and it was just like enough, right? Like no energy, feeling like not motivated. One of the things that I told him that is like I hated to be sweating every single moment. And that's the only thing that he didn't promise, but I think it's one of the first things that he delivered. So there were multiple factors and just the will of wanting to change my life. And really it was a way to change my life, but like huge goals and just to prove yourself that definitely if you really have something in your mind and you are convinced, you can achieve those goals. I'm more active, more energy, happier. I have been learning what type of decisions are going to change my life or what type of decisions like this is not really worthy. So like it's an overall change that I'm pretty sure I'm gaining years of life. I'm more happy, more active. Now I enjoy being outside, keep playing with my kid, walking the dog. So many other things that before I will just have excuses. Now it's something that I actually want to do.
What do you think that it really takes for someone like him to kind of get started in this and succeed?
Well, I know it all too well. I mean, as a teenager, I was 360 pounds. So I totally connect with each of my clients who feel stuck, who feel like they've tried everything, who feel like nothing works. So many diets, so many exercise programs, so many different, as Francisco said so well, these things that, make incredible claims, but have very little to back it. So I was in that situation at 17 years old, and I realized there was something missing. And the missing link is really the mindset. How do you disconnect from using food so reactively and spontaneously and get to the point where you're trusting yourself enough to be consistent with an intelligent eating program? One leg of the three-legged success stool is healthy eating. So each of my clients has a food program that they follow. Each of my clients has a cardiovascular program they follow. And the real work with me that's really organic and really unique is understanding yourself so that, again, you don't turn to food as a distraction or as a consolation. You really master your emotions. You become emotionally fit, and you have a vision that compels you. There's never an airplane that leaves the airport without a destination. And each of us have the most sophisticated aircraft, our brains, our bodies. And all too often, people start their day and they don't have any idea of where they're going. So my work with people is on actually coming up with a strategy to decide where they want to be and begin moving there consistently.
What would you say to someone who's a little bit on the fence about getting started with this program?
There's no doubt that this is going to work. Just think like this is going to give you life. And if you have or high sugar or high blood pressure, losing weight can be the fix.
It's amazing that you can sit here in front of everyone else and tell your story so that others can be inspired and do the same. So I appreciate you coming on this morning, and congratulations to you again.
Oh, absolutely. And I guess the main message here is we're waiting for you folks to join the gang because we're moving forward.
That's right. We are moving on forward. Well, thank you both so much for being with us this morning, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.